It's Miss Emma. I'm going to show the code for set 2 of your words. Let's go. Come. 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 Some. 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 One. 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 Once. 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 Ask. So the king, when he says this word, uses the speech sounds ask, ask. But you might say ask. So the monsters would be different because your speech sounds are different. If you don't say ask, ask, you might say ask, ask, or a different way. But let's use the King's Code. So ask, ask. So we're all speaking the same language, at least whilst we're learning to read and spell, and we're looking at the code. The speech sound King's English. Ask, ask, ask. Friend, and friend, friend. School, 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 school. Put, 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 put. Ah, ah, ah. Were, were, were. Was, was, is, is, is. His, is, his. Has, as, has. I. You, you. That's it. Let's say the words quickly. Are you ready? Come, some, one, once, ask, friend, school, put, are, were, was, is, his, has, I, you. Did you do it? If you can say them and you can write them, you'll be ready for set 3. Whee! If you've been learning about the code with me, about speech sound picks, you'll have seen the naughty speech sound frog. The naughty speech sound frog messes up our writing. He eats the punctuation, changes the spelling. He's very, very naughty. And he really annoys the speech sound king because the speech sound king is trying to make sure the code is correct. The king works well with the speech sound monsters to make everything easier to learn when we're writing it down, the written code. Anyway, a long time ago, the speech sound frog messed about with the sound picks for the words one and once. The sounds, the speech sounds that the speech sound king uses to say one are one. So these monsters sit together so that we can have the word on paper. They're ready for their pictures. The pictures of the speech sounds. The naughty speech sound frog messed it up. The frog put O-N-E. The speech sound king was so cross, and he also messed it up for the word once. Normally the speech sound king corrects it. It's usually a very happy speech sound king, and he put all of the mapping, all the code mapping, in his code mapping book. So make sure you have your own code mapping book so you can look up the spelling, and you can even have a look which speech sound monsters he chose. He put the phonetic symbols. They're the monster signs. W-utton one, w-uttons once. But for these two words, the only two words in all of the words in the whole of his word mapping book, the dictionary, the speech sound king was so cross that he left the words like this. They just don't map, and so we put them in red to say they don't map. A reminder to the frog of how cross the king was. And to remind that naughty speech sound frog that we might be having fun with you and playing, but we are always checking the code mapping to check that it's right.
No, that's brown.
That's right. That naughty frog.
That naughty frog changed into colours.
They changed it to brown.
Yeah, but this one has green.
That's right.
But naughty frog changed it into brown. But the ball is green on this side.
That's right.
But it says
I
brown.
know.
Naughty frog.
Naughty frog.
So if with the code mapping tool you see red words, other than one and once, they should be able to map. It just means the frog has messed them up and you need to tell me so I can get them sorted out. That's all for today. See you again soon. Toodaloo!